Okay, everyone, welcome to an interesting, exciting political episode right here on Megastar Magazine TV. And of course, you know how we do it. My name is Victor Atewe, and of course, with my co-host, this time.
Namdi Adrian.
Yeah.
You're always here, don't worry, brother.
I don't know, we're always together. Those for forgive us. A lot really happened this week.
A lot.
And, it's been a week of roller coaster of different events, from politics, of course, to business, to strike in and out and all that. I mean, it's really an interesting one for Nigeria. And I really don't know, maybe because we are in the election year, that every week different stories.
Definitely. This is, like you said, this is campaign season.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be heard.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to wants to make it seem or make themselves heard, make it seem like they're doing some, major work. Projects are being done. This is the time to politic. This is
politic, yeah. And I hope
politicking season.
Yeah, quite interesting one. A lot of story made the headlines, from this is World Day betrayal to the Turkey story, to the UK strike cases, and of course the Fubara, of course, making the headlines, always rivers in the headlines. So it's really
interesting and packed.
You know what I mean? So this, of course, is news in retrospect. Of course, what happened during the week. First, let's start with the headlines of what happened this week.
And this week in the headlines today, we have Turkey targets 5 billion trade volume, signs agreement on defense orders with Nigeria. 2. Tinubu approves commercial oil drill in Ogun State. 3. Kano State and Plateau State decamp to the ruling party. Rivers State judge declines House of Assembly request to probe Governor Fubara and deputy. Court suspends FCTA workers' strike as Wike okays 12 billion naira for salaries. And Soludo shuts Onitsha market compliance with IPOP sit-at-home order. Peter Obi storms FCTA as ADC kicks off campaign ahead council election. And finally, second death in Minneapolis crackdown heaps pressure on Trump.
Wow, quite interesting one. I mean, a lot of stories, a lot of both the good, the bad, and the ugly. All this will dissect it, and of course, we'll throw more light to it after this break. We'll be right back. Just stay with us. Okay, welcome back. Some of them might be cracked up by the crew back there backstage. So, of course, let's briefly talk about this Turkey investment target. Turkey target $5 billion trade investment with Nigeria. I think this is a big up for the Nigerian government. It's really a big up for them. Yeah, I think they deserve
kudos to Mr. President and the whole team involved in this. This is what we were talking about last week, and just last week we were talking about how Mr. President had just came back from the UAE, and in 3 days again he's in Turkey.
Yeah.
So this is part of Mr. President. It is actually in line with the Renew Hope agenda for Mr. President. So, like I said, kudos to the whole team involved.
Yeah, for putting that. It's really a huge one, and I believe that Nigerians will want to see this materialize, to affect how it's going to affect, because now it's okay that we had it signed.
Yeah.
It's okay that the Turkey government is willing to come in to
invest $5 billion
into the Nigerian economy.
Exactly.
Which is going to be a big boost for the Nigerian economy, and of course, to a sustainable. I'm going to help in sustainable growth.
Yeah, exactly.
And of course, we'll see a lot of development, but we really need to see action put in place. We need to see them work, because we just don't want to have, the whole year 2026 just run down and we just have it signed and nothing is happening.
Exactly.
Because which we oftentimes see.
Exactly, just like you said, it's not about traveling all the trips using taxpayers' money to keep traveling, and we don't see any action, or we'll just go there and then it's all in black and white, and then there are photo ops, but no enforcement. That's what we're trying to drive at. We need enforcement of these deals. We need them to be carried out by the appropriate bodies. So, for instance, if the Ministry of Foreign Affairs has signed an MOU, let the Attorney General of the Federation go ahead to implement it into law, and then let the appropriate agencies begin to enforce the laws. That is, like, for example, in this deal, there is a defense pact.
That exactly it. So we need to see the Minister of Defense, try to interact
with the Ministry of Defense of Turkey,
so to make sure that
that the deals that we've signed are actually met. For example, in the security pact, I think there's going to be surveillance, intelligence, surveillance, and sharing. So it's not just Mr. President and the team. They've gone ahead. They've gone to Turkey.
So the
minister needs to, on his own end, make sure he enforces
and implement all those agreements.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Very
interesting. So that's a good one for Nigerian government. Okay, now there's a lot of stories, a lot of kickbacks, feedback, so to say, from different quarters that the governor of Anambra State has no legitimate right to shut down the Onitsha market, being a very big market in the southeast, and of course it would further cripple the southeast economy, if not, of course, Nigeria, in a large scale. But and the governor would say that it's due to them complying to the sit at home, which is killing, on Monday, crippling the economy. And I don't know what's your take on that, because for me, I think I kind of agree with him. It's a Monday, for crying out loud. And of course, we all know Monday all over the world is where you start your day, your activities, your business, and you sitting at home, obeying a high pop seat at home that has done nothing but cripple the economy, all because you're trying to, agitate for something. And do not forget, this is a government that is saying that they are ready to provide you security.
So here's the thing. I agree with you, So Anambra, I think, is every Monday or in a week or so generates about 30-something billion in trade. So Anambra is a huge economic hub for Nigeria.
True.
Now, the problem is IPOB is also a problem. When this stay-at-home order has been going on for over 5 years.
5 years.
It is debilitating. It is annoying. And action needs to be taken.
True.
But the question now becomes, is Governor Soludo taking the right action by closing people's stores and shops on Monday?
If there's no consequence to their action, what happens?
You see, this is where we need to deliberate this properly. Has he put security forces in place to actually make sure that the guys, that is the marketers, the traders are secure? I guess every time Governor Soludo comes on set, or I see him with heavy security agencies, the police, the military, the state security, DSS. Why aren't you deploying this security agents to the marketplace to keep them safe, at least for that Monday first? Let the people see action, not just words. You see, that's the thing with Nigeria. It's mostly words, and words are very cheap. True. We want action. So let the people of Anambra see that them going to the stores and the shops on Monday comes with security.
Meaning they are safe.
They are safe.
So it's about safety now.
It's about safety now.
So not that they don't want to comply.
Doesn't want money.
Yeah. So they're scared of them being vandalized.
Yes, or killed. Not just being vandalized.
Because those unknown gunmen can just,
It's not just the unknown gunmen. The IPOB itself, the indigenous people of Biafra itself, it's a menace right now to the region.
Okay.
And where people are trying to make their livelihoods and you're telling them they can't, you are a menace.
True.
So the thing is, create the security architecture that the people need to actually go ahead and go, to carry out their daily activities. If the security architecture is there, I'm 100% sure that every citizen of Anambra State, in fact, every Southeasterner, will defy the order and come out and open up. The Igbo man in his nature is, first of all, sell, trade,
make money.
Let's make money. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I think I kind of agree with that. So that goes to show that the fundamental provision of government is to protect lives and property.
Exactly.
So the governor of Soludo of Anambra State must be seen to make people have confidence that their life is secured.
Exactly.
And with that, I think they will definitely not comply with the sit-at-home order. And of course, they will come out to, on Monday to, exercise there. Of course, get into business, and of course, make some profit. And of course, in the long run, they make profit. The
government makes profit,
and it's a win-win for everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's it. We'll bring in our guests, and of course, we would be deliberating on issues as it make the round during the week, and of course, these are political issues, and of course, our guest is Mr. Kingsley. He is a journalist, and of course, with This Day Magazine, he will be up next right here on Megastar Magazine TV, News in Retrospect. Just stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Megastar Magazine TV. I remain your host, Nnamdi Adrian.
And of course, my name is Victor Atewe.
Yeah, joining us now is our guest, Mr. Kingsley from This Day, a political analyst. Welcome, Mr. Kingsley.
Yes, my brother, good afternoon. Thank you for hosting me. Thank you, Mr. Victor, for hosting me.
So let's just go right into it. Says Kano State and Plateau State to come to the ruling party. What is that all about?
Kano State, yes, we're all expecting this to happen, and it's now every governor see APC as where to run to and hide, or if you want to get the second time, you have to be in APC,
the ruling party,
which is the ruling party. So it seems even if you have a godfather that is not in APC, you don't want to risk. You don't want to gamble with your political future. You have to run to the where it's happening now, which is APC.
It's APC.
Yeah. So what is happening in Kano with Ganduje, Concoursial, and the Abagidagida, they call it, that is the popular name. Okay. They call the governor. And I believe Abagidagida know what he's doing, because now the crisis has just started.
Kwankwaso declared.
That is too direct. How do you mean the crisis has started?
I just started because the deputy governor is not going with him. He's not going with governor to the APC. The deputy governor is with Kwankwaso. Meanwhile, the Ganduje and the deputy senate president are now saying, leave the deputy governor, come, we will protect you second time, come, we will give you the ticket. So now the APC are now seeing the governor of Kano State as a way to grab Kano, to get more votes, because we know Kano is one of the largest population in terms of voter turnout. So the APC cannot avoid moving Kano to
just
opposition.
The other day, Kwankwaso declared the 23rd or the 24th World Betrayal Day, right?
Yes. It's just like as we believe and we said that this issue of godfatherism, it has to stop. The godfatherism has to stop, because
you see why as much as that sounds good and of course interesting in terms of godfatherism in politics, it has always been there's always been a political thing, even internationally. Because you find out that at one point too, Bill Clinton was a godfather to the now president of the United States. Because he was friend to
Donald Trump.
Trump was a friend to the Clinton family. So godfatherism cannot be totally override in terms of politics. But it's just about the influence of godfatherism in politics in terms of trying to mediate, control, and direct but
what we are practicing in Nigeria is totally different from what the America and the other countries are really practicing in time of the godfatherism. Because what is happening in Kano and River State has shown that most of the governors that they are ruling the state, they are not having 70% of power to control the state. Yes, in Kano.
So, Mr. Kingsley, can I ask, would you say Nigeria is gradually becoming a single state a single party party
It might not be, but we are moving towards that.
How would you say? Right now, a party that has over
29, 30. I said that. Yeah, 30. But let's just leave it at 30.
It's 29.
Yeah. Let's just say 30. Let's say 30.
Okay.
Up to 36 states.
36 states. It's a single party state. What does it take to muzzle up
you know the person in charge of the country affair now, you know how he play politics, which is the Tinubu, the president of Nigeria, which Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu. You know, he know how to harmonize and bring people around him in time of politics. And meanwhile, we should not forget that he has started this mobilization. I think it was a month after the swearing in. You saw a banner or a big board in FCT that Absuadu 2027. A year of swearing in, he has started mobilizing, started campaign. He even deny it when the presidency denied that they didn't know anything about the banner, the big board in town. They are not aware, but we are seeing it today. That is true. That he started this journey the first day he entered for the second time. So we believe that he will try to bring more people, more governors and the other.
Sorry not to cut you, but is that the solution politically to the economic problem of this country? Because this jumpology now of governors moving without a concrete reason, all of them because they want it better, they want to have
they're trying to secure their second term.
And of course have a better relationship with the central. And you begin to wonder what has been happening before now. So does it mean you don't have a good relationship with the central? Or as your fake allowances stopped, or what has changed? Once
you are not with the ruling party, we know how they operate, how our political system works in this country. Once you are opposition, definitely they might decide not to even release your allocation to you.
Apart from Osun State, which other states have never released their funds? Osun State they released, but of course local government. Even
the Kano that they camped yesterday or a few days ago, before they were not getting a project that supposed be allocated to the state. And meanwhile, with the few days that the governor decamped, I was reading it in one headline this morning that they have approved train from one particular place to Kano, one Kano place to another place. This thing has not been happened before. But because the moment he decamped, the presidency start putting allocating the project
that ought to have gotten to you.
Yeah.
But now, so it goes to say what they're saying that, meaning that once you decamp to APC, you become your sins are forgiven.
Yes. That one of their leaders said it now that even if you are a criminal in other party, once you come, your sin is forgiven. So it's what we have the level we have built our political space to.
All right. Moving on. It says court suspend FCTA workers strike as Wike okays 12 billion naira for salaries. Wow. FCTA and the strike.
FCT, yes. It's not even about the FCDA anymore. Yeah. I think the secondary school and primary school in FCT has also joined the strike.
So not just
what is really happening in FCT now is about Wike. We know Wike is always in noise. He want to come to social media and talk and make a noise. People will say, Wike has come again. But this time around, he's not finding it running because he was not expecting. He was not seeing it coming. Now, although he tagged it as the opposition, the enemy, the political enemy.
Just the other day, the protesters were outside of the secretariat, and Wike had to exit from the back gate.
Yes, you know, Wike know how to play the game of politics also, because he overseen it that if you follow the main door, probably they might stone him, and the noise will be everywhere that they stone the FCT minister. So now what we are saying is, Wiki, what is really happened? If the FCDA have a deal or agreement between you and them, and you have signed, I heard that he released
12 billion.
12 billion naira out of how much?
Of a total amount to be agreed upon.
Yeah.
So if what he agreed with FCDA has not, if he has not met up the agreement, and you now went to court and give a order to cut the strike up, I don't think,
because the case is still in court.
No. The case is not in court. The court has ruled. They ruled in favor of Wike. But however, the protesters are defying court order. So would you say the Wike, him using the back was a good thing or a bad thing? That is, in terms of it being a good thing to avoid the protesters seeing him and getting the police to disburse.
He cannot run away from it because his agreement. He also always make mention agreement is agreement. So you sign agreement with the workers. So come to the table, call them, and you still set a committee to meet them. I heard him saying it in one of the interviews that out of the 14 agreement he signed with them, he has forbid 10. Okay, why not the remaining 4? What happened to the remaining 4? Come to us, let us know again. Not that you use a court to threaten us.
Outside the agreement and calls, asking that workers should resume. Part of the agitation for the protest, during the protest, was that the minister should focus on the FCT and do his duty and leave the River State politics alone, because he's more there or more into the River State.
Focused on River State than
the FCT. They need him to be on ground. They need him to work here, and they need him to do more for the FCT.
Wike is a politician. He cannot leave River alone for and focus on FCT.
No, but why? Why not?
No, because River State is where he hails from, and that's where he have political ground. So if you are saying he should focus on FCT work, yes, he's doing the work. Among all the ministers in
if he's doing the work, why would people be striking?
If it's really doing the work, why would people have
people have a reason to go on strike?
Yes.
Their penny allowances
have been paid. Okay, but I think what he's trying to do now is just like, okay, is because the way I see the whole thing now, it's not just about Wike again in FCT. Don't forget that next month, let's say by tomorrow we enter February. Election is coming up in FCT. So and the FCT also believe that the only way we can get our right now, our right from the minister, is now that the election is approaching. So now, if we don't go on strike, he might just leave this contract. Whatever we sign after the election, we might not get it.
But those are speculations, though. However, they seem to be
without
speculations, based on what you feel that is being assumed. It's okay to go on strike, and I must really commend the FCT minister for not using the force.
Yes.
Because if he had seen, that would be a different.
We'll have a different story.
And he, trying to use the back door, of course, the spokesperson, there said that he had to meet up with the president.
Yeah, Mr. President, because Mr. President was just about to travel.
So, that happened. I must commend him.
I do also commend Minister Wike considering the fact that Minister Wike is known for being a loud person and liking attention. And at this point in time, or this time around, he chose to use the quiet route rather than his normal
which for me,
way.
I think it's commendable. I think we'll see more of that too.
So I think we can give Mr. Honorable Minister a hand here.
Well,
okay, so thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, Keith.
Thank you,
for
Mr. Victor.
reason with your presence. And always answering to our call anytime we call.
No, right.
Thank you
so much.
for
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you. Okay, so that wraps us this segment. Of course, the interaction with our guests. Up next, we'll come. Up next, we'll be right back.
Okay, welcome back. It's been an interesting, of course, interesting episode, an interesting time, to bringing all the news in retrospect to you, and of course, news that made the headlines during the week. And of course, we hope that do not forget to always comment, drop your comment, and of course, observation, things you feel we should talk about, and things you think we should address. But better still, you just want to put one or two things out there, don't forget to drop it. And forget to always like, comment, and share. Please, we need that. It costs you nothing. It's free, right?
It is free.
And
So go
subscribe.
ahead and like that. Hit that like button too. Also.
Of course, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. So that ends the episode. That ends today's episode on News in Retrospect right here on Megastar Magazine TV. Want you to join us next week right here on News in Retrospect on Megastar Magazine TV. My name is Victor Atara.
And my name remains Namdi Adrian. You have a blessed and beautiful weekend. Thank you.
Bye.